American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oregon's offense will take the first swing of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room.
Going for it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So USC's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense.
There he goes. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Jordan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Trojan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks as if the returner will try and field this one.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Under fire. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it in on the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Makes the grab. It's Pickett.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into the...
Fires toward the end zone. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Williams will pass. Catch in the middle. It's Booker. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
He wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. They'll run play action. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on this offense. Maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, trying to get my guy open.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. Let's it fly. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They tie. Touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. From the gun, give on the inside. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Here he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casper. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Ducks will have it first and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Williams looking for a man. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Moving away from pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Williams will pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Moore. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Finds his man. It's Moore. And he'll run out of bounds, but he looks short. I think he misjudged the line. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Back to pass, it's Mayava. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
What a disappointment. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. On the move, it's Hill. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call here. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Williams looking for a man. caught over the middle. It's Booker. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Wants to throw it. He'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Now the play fake. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Williams will pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. On target over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Trojans are in the hurry up. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Meredith. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 13. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Dropping back, it's Mayava. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And back to the air on second down. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's screened. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Lost to throw again. He unleashes a long one. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And the Ducks will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. That's caught. It's Davison. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effect
No, my
of this
God,
one in
Coco
the SEC today, fellas.
I ain't gonna give him away now.
Somehow, some way, found a way there in Columbia and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Jordan. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Mayaba. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Bullshit.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Casper. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the ground. Still running at the 40. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Power football with the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Toss sweep to the left. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're adding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That's caught. It's Jordan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And the Ducks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. On the run, it's Hill. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. The give to the tailback. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Toss sweep to the right.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
He'll be stopped short on the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Ducks looking to convert on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks are flying down the field. Handoff to the lone back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to the run. It's Davison. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Mayava. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He wants to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
He's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Ducks in the hurry up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up on tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. You got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, going to the air. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let him do it. At the end of the day,
he hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Looking to pass. It's Mayava. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The give, and tick, 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 tick. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This time of year, when you're the higher-ranked team, you're getting everybody's best shot. And, guys, they answered the bell.
There are head coaches in this sport that say nameless, faceless opponents. You got to be able to show up. You got to be able to bring your best game.
There he goes. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. I know both of these teams were